Hey you guys, this is Jaden here. And okay, first of all, let me just start off by saying that, yes guys, I know that this isn't the most recent news ever. I know that the news has been around for a bit now, and I am late to the party to be talking about this news, but you know what? I still felt like making a video that shares how I feel about this news, because I kid you not guys, I've literally just found out about this news like maybe around like 2 hours ago as of recording this video. And I felt like sharing how I feel about this news. Because I find this news to be both big and surprising. And I was originally going to have this next upload be a question video that, asks a question for you guys to answer in the comment section. But then I decided, you know what? That question video can wait because, I decided to not do that question video as of right now. I do plan on doing that question video sometime after this upload, but not right now though. And yeah, I decided to instead right now do a video that I'd say is more different to the channel, even though this is definitely not the most unique video I've ever done on the channel. But still, I still feel like sharing this news. And this news involves the new upcoming Dragon Ball movie called Dragon Ball Superhero or whatever the heck it's called. And it's this news that I was not expecting at all. Here, well, okay, maybe I was expecting a bit of it, and I'll explain as to why that is later in this video, but still, I'm still surprised by this news. And this news is the fact that in this new Dragon Ball movie, in this new Dragon Ball Super movie, the Funimation voice actors will not be involved in this upcoming movie. And don't get me wrong, it's not like how in a couple of the Dragon Ball OVAs, like Yo Son Goku and his friends return or plan to eradicate the Super Saiyans. No, it's not like how in those OVAs where, it's not like this movie will not be getting its own official English dub, like those movies didn't, but no, it will be, instead the English dub of this movie will be by different people. Despite the fact that Funimation has been dubbing Dragon Ball for a while. They've been dubbing Dragon Ball for years, I swear they've dubbed almost the entire franchise at this point. But nope, apparently this movie will be one of the only times where Funimation will not be getting involved in the voice acting in it, and apparently it doesn't seem like Funimation is going to get involved with the voice acting of Dragon Ball anymore. And they're going to be replaced with different voice actors. Now, I'm not entirely surprised that the Funimation voice actors will be replaced anyway, because Frieza's English dub voice actor, Chris Ayres, passed away months ago, and way back in October 18th, 2021, last year, and that was right before my birthday too, not to mention. So that voice actor passed away months ago. May he rest in peace. And I loved his role on Frieza, by the way. He passed away months ago, so I'm not entirely surprised that there would be some type of voice actor replacement here. But for the whole Funimation cast, of Dragon Ball, for this company that has been voicing Dragon Ball for years, for forever, the entire cast being replaced. No more of Goku being voiced by Sean Schemmel. No more of Vegeta and Piccolo being voiced by Christopher Sabat. A whole new cast. This is a different movie. This is a different movie for a different franchise. What? No, I'm not hating on any of the new voice. I don't want to hate on any of the voice actors in this video or anything like that. But, wow, I found this pretty shocking news. I was looking forward to seeing Sean's role on Goku in this movie, but nope, now I won't get to see it. Instead, Sean Schemmel, the guy who voiced Goku and King Kai in Dragon Ball, he will be replaced by some dude named Chris Pratt, if I'm correct. Yeah, Chris Pratt. And bro, I really do hope that Chris Pratt, guys, I really do hope that Chris Pratt does a good enough job on Goku, because I love Sean's role on Goku. I've always thought that he was the best Goku, with his screaming and all that stuff, with his voice acting, with how his voice would get deeper when Goku would be Super Saiyan 3 or 4. I've always loved Sean's role on Goku. I've heard people say that he's a jerk in real life, but when it comes to I don't want to be too mean to anyone in this video, but I've heard people say that he's a jerk in real life. But when it comes to his voice acting, I love his voice acting. Like I love his voice acting on Goku. I think he's a great role for Goku, and I also like his role on King Kai too. And it's pretty funny. I do like how in scenes when Goku and King Kai talking to each other, Sean is talking to himself. He was talking to himself. It's like what scenes when in the dub of when Vegeta and Piccolo talk to each other. It's Christopher Sabat talking to himself. But yeah, now I won't get any of that Sean Schimmel awesomeness from this movie apparently. And you know, Chris Pratt will be taking the role of Goku in this new movie. Now I don't exactly know. How good of a role, how good Chris will do as Goku in this movie. I mean, yeah, I don't know that much about his voice acting, but I really do hope he does a good enough replacement for Goku. I really do hope that because Sean has always been the best Goku to me. Like hearing his voice and all that stuff. I think he's a way better. I think Sean Schimmel Goku. I think Sean has done a way better job with voicing Goku than Masako Nozawa has, who is Goku's Japanese voice actress. Just so you know. Now, I'm not saying Masako Nozawa does a bad Goku, but to be honest, I used to hate Masako Nozawa's role on characters like Goku, Gohan, and Goten, but now looking back, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, maybe I wouldn't exactly call it great or good at all compared to Sean's voice acting on Goku, but I still don't think it's half bad. I still don't think it's half bad. I still don't think it's that hard to get used to. I mean, yeah, it might sound bad at first, but I don't think it's that hard to get used to. Yeah, still not the most fitting choice for Goku. Yeah, but still, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. And plus, no matter how much I like her voice acting, I can still respect her work on her voice acting because I know that all that screaming can be hard on an old lady like her. Yeah, respect for her with all that voice acting. Yeah, and Masako Nozawa seems like a really nice lady too. So yeah, I don't want to put any hate on her in any way, but I didn't really like her voice acting of Goku back in 2020. I hated it. I thought it was annoying. Her voice role in Goku, Gohan, and Goten, I thought it was annoying. But looking back now that I've gotten more used to it, it really isn't that bad. Yeah, maybe not nearly as good as like the English dub voices, but I still think it's fine. I still think it's tolerable and passable enough. And I'm sure Masako Nozawa will still be voicing Goku in this new movie, but the fact that Sean's not voicing Goku in this movie, wow, and I wonder who will be voicing characters like Vegeta, Piccolo, who will be voicing characters like Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, characters like those in this movie. I wonder who will be voicing the other characters in this movie, including the old ones and the new ones. And, now I have less of a good feeling about this new Dragon Ball superhero movie. Now, I'm not saying the movie looks bad or anything like that. No, it still looks like a good movie, and I'm still looking forward to seeing it because it's still it's still Dragon Ball, and I still love Dragon Ball and all that stuff. And I still love Dragon Ball and all that stuff. But now I have less of a good feeling about this movie, knowing about what just happened with the Funimation voice actors and all that stuff. I'm still looking forward to seeing the movie when it comes out in theaters next month and all that stuff. And I can imagine me and Jacob going out to theaters to see his movie. I mean, we did that with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie with our older brother Joshua, who took us out to theaters to see that movie. So I can imagine the two of us going out to theaters to see the new Dragon Ball superhero movie. But now I have less of a good feeling about it. I mean, I'm sure it will still be a good movie, but because at the end of the day, it's still Dragon Ball. But I don't think it's gonna be like the best Dragon Ball movie. And the fact that the Funimation voice actors will be replaced in this new movie, it's big and surprising news to me. And it is pretty shocking too. Yeah, and like I said, it gives me less of a good feeling about this movie, but don't get me wrong, guys. It's not to the point where I would say I still don't want to see this movie or I think it's going to be garbage or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure it won't be the best Dragon Ball movie, but I'm sure it'll probably be a decent watch because at the end of the day, it's still Dragon Ball. It's still Dragon Ball. It's not like it's a different type of movie. It's not like it's a movie based on a different show. It's still at the end of the day Dragon Ball. Still an anime I've loved for most of my life. So yeah, I'm sure it'll still be good, but I'm sure it won't be the best that Dragon Ball has to offer. But who knows? Maybe it'll exceed my expectations. Maybe I'll have a blast watching it in theaters. Who knows? Who knows? I still think it's gonna be a good movie. But yeah, maybe like not as good as like the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, which came out earlier this year. I feel there's a chance that I might not have a blast watching it, like I did with the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie earlier this year when I went out to theaters to see that. That movie was awesome. But this new Dragon Ball Super movie, I feel like maybe it won't be that level of awesome, even though I might still like Dragon Ball more than Sonic. But now I feel Dragon Ball and Sonic are closer level to each other. Looking at how I got more into Sonic last year and all that stuff, but yeah, I still hope that these new voice actors will be able to do a good enough job with replacing the Funimation voice actors, because I've always enjoyed the Funimation cast growing up. Yeah, I've always enjoyed the Funimation cast growing up, and I would say I'm one of those people who think that their voice acting got better over time with Dragon Ball's cast. Like, I've always really liked Sean's role on Goku, Christopher Sabat's role on Vegeta and Piccolo, Linda Young, and especially Chris Ayres' role on Frieza and all that stuff. I've always really liked the Funimation cast of Dragon Ball. It's definitely by far the type of voice acting that I'm the most used to. So yeah, guys, I do find this big, shocking, and surprising news, but I still feel like giving this new cast a new chance. Hope that they'll be able to do a good enough job with replacing the Funimation voice actors. And yeah, I'm still interested in seeing this new movie because it's still Dragon Ball and all, and yeah, I am interested in seeing this movie. And maybe after I see this movie, I'll do like some kind of review for it, or like make a video sharing my thoughts on it or something like that. But yeah, I still think the movie has a big chance of being good. I still think it'll be a nice watch, but I don't think that it'll be the best Dragon Ball movie. Like, I don't think it'll be as good as movies like Fusion Reborn or Wrath of the Dragon, or like the first or last Broly movies, or like Bardock, the father of Goku. But I still think that if I go out to theaters and see it, it'll be a nice movie theater experience for me. And a pretty memorable one too, since like when me, my older brothers Jacob and Joshua went out to see the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie in theaters over a few years ago, it's also it would also be me going out to see Dragon Ball in theaters. And yeah, but yeah, like I said, I still don't think it's the best Dragon Ball movie. Like, while I still love Dragon Ball and I am interested in knowing about its new content and all that stuff, I still think I would say that I'm one of those people who would agree that it's not as good as it used to be. Like, not as good as about being not as good as it used to be. Like, I mean, like, I like Super. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I still like Super and all that stuff. I still think Super is a good show. It's an enjoyable enough show and all that stuff. But yeah, I feel like I liked it better. I feel like I liked Super better. Like, when it was new, when it was ongoing. You know what I mean? Like, when it was new, like when new episodes of the sub were being released. Like, yeah, new episodes of the dub were being released on Adult Swim and stuff. Because, I was getting new Dragon Ball content back then. Now, I'm not saying Super is a bad show. Like, no, I don't think Super is anywhere near as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. Like, I've seen many people I've seen lots of people do rants on Super and stuff. Like, people do rant videos on Super, people in comments, talk about how bad Super is, how it can't compare to Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. And it's pretty understandable why people think Super is bad. Well, even though I do know there's still people who like Super, and I have heard that Super has a pretty big fan base and all that stuff, but I've still seen it get a lot of hate. And I'm not one of those people who thinks that Super is that bad. I don't think Super's that bad. I still think it's an enjoyable enough show, but like I said, I still think that it was better, that Super was better, when it was new, when it was ongoing, because that was back when I was getting new Dragon Ball content. And yeah, it's still a good show. It's still a good show with really good fights and, really good characters and all that stuff. But as good as Dragon Ball Z, no. I mean, sure, it might be better paced than Dragon Ball Z, yeah, but it might overall be better paced than Dragon Ball Z, yeah, but it's not like Super doesn't Dragon Ball Z does. And you want to know what's my main recommendation for Dragon Ball Z slow pacing? Dragon Ball Z Kai. Yep, good old Dragon Ball Z Kai. Which is possibly my favorite show in the Dragon Ball franchise. I love Kai. I I love Kai. It's great. It's great in my opinion. Like, I love the improved pacing. I love the improved pacing. I love the more accurate voice acting and all that stuff. Kai is great. Kai is great. Probably possibly my favorite show in the franchise, and yeah, and I don't think this new Dragon Ball superhero movie will be at that level, at that Kai level. But I still think it's but I still think it's something for me to check out. It's still for my genre. It's still Dragon Ball, and it still was pretty interesting. Well, what's weird about the movie, though, what I find weird about the movie, though, is that how it looks more like it looks more like a video game than a movie. It looks more like a video game than a movie or a show or an anime, and that's weird. I wonder what happened there. I wonder what happened though. The budget go down or whatever. But whatever. I'm still interested in seeing this new movie, despite the voice cast changing and all that stuff. How do you guys feel about this news with the whole voice cast changing? You can tell me in the comment section down below if you want. And yeah, are you guys looking forward to seeing this new Dragon Ball movie? You can tell me in the comment section down below if you are. And with all that being said, I'm just gonna end the video from here. Uploaded it and all that stuff. It's kind of dragging on. It's been over 6 minutes long. And yeah, you guys get my point. You guys know how I feel about this whole thing. Yeah, so yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video. Bye.